So first off, starting out, I wanted to talk about the Decentralized Internet or Decentralized Internet SDK I have been developing. As of February 2nd, 2020, it reached almost 43,000 SDK developers as downloads. And basically, it's a library of different tools for you to be able to build decentralized web and grid computing projects powered by the Stark Drones Corporation and Lonero as well. And the tools is based off of currently pre-existing open source software, lots of different modified architectural code, and lots of different algorithms related to parallel processing pipelines. And also, this is not just available on NPM, but it's available on many different IDEs like Atom's text editor, JetBeans IntelliJ, the Eclipse Marketplace, Microsoft Visual Studio Code. It's also available on different platforms. There's an Android app that lets you go over the documentation, as well as a Chrome extension that lets you go over the documentation page. There's an app for Linux, and there's also a Windows installer. There's a GitHub marketplace extension, and it's currently pending approval as of this time on Atlassian's Jira marketplace. And you could see the different installation methods, the Arch Linux installation instructions if you have Arch Linux, how to add this to a Dart project. There's also a variation of this available on Puppet Forwards, custom cloud deployment methods, as well as these different guides. So Travis at YML, the guide for Jira, Nanobox deploying with FTP, with Octopus, running this on DigitalOcean. How can you deploy on Google Cloud, AWS Cloud, code deploy, and deploying on Alibaba Cloud. And also, this is compatible with a bunch of different languages and frameworks. Currently, in terms of my development to-do list, there is the binaries with GUI guide is the Windows installer, so that's already been done. And there's also ways you could source this project, as well as research preprints related to this. And you could also see the zip pack. You could see some blog posts related to this FAQ. There's also the tech stack. So this is still being under the works, but this is the different technologies that's utilized in the dev stack for the development of this project. And there's a trailer. These are different ways you could test or mess around with this for citing this software and all that. You could also see the documentation right here, which the documentation is currently hosted on Read the Docs. So you have Lonero, you have Lonero OS, so the operating system. LaunchScript is under development. So LaunchScript is supposed to be a programming language that allows for antler processing, multi-state machinery, and scientific computing. It's also supposed to be qubit compatible, so I'm trying to make it compatible with quantum computing. So this is currently in development, and there's also this SDK that we just talked about, and there's also an academic journal, and more preprints are under the work, as well as a wireless dev board. And yeah, this is currently all under the works, but this is a really big part of the technology that will be presented in this course, and this is a really big part of what's in store in terms of development.